Why is this film one that we should add to our holiday sit at home and watch list?
It's a simple answer. If you want a movie that movies used to be like, where you go and you just get taken away on a story, there's no hidden messages or anything like that. This is a guaranteed you're going to laugh and you're going to leave with a smile kind of movie.
It catches you off guard. It's a comedy that catches you off guard. And since it's quoted on raunchy rom-com, I know the raunchy kind of throws some people. It's just that, like, and Vanessa actually says it best in a lot of interviews. It's very much like Bridesmaids, Girls Trip kind of comedy.
When you're saying offended, I
Yeah.
think it's because, right, we're talking about divorce, and divorce usually isn't funny. But how are you guys gonna spin that? And what's the storyline without telling us too much?
Well, we it all starts with a dinner scene between myself and Alexis Laguna, played by the beautiful and talented Vanessa Vasquez. Her and I have this discussion because we're both coming from previous divorces, but we found each other, we love each other. And she asked me questions about, did I ever go on dating sites after my divorce? I said I really didn't have time to, because I wanted to, but I eventually found you. And she goes, yeah, I'm just curious, how many people would come up and, hit on you if you had a chance? And I said, well, it was the funny thing is that my ex's friends all contacted me wanting to console me, and I hooked up with them. And boom, that plants the seed of insecurity into Alexis's mind. And she goes, well, I wonder if we were to get divorced, which one of our friends would come? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And I don't care. Let's finish this meal. It's a wonderful dinner, And she eventually puts on social media that we're getting a divorce just to see. She's basically opening Pandora's box.
So, and then I play the conflict in the film. I'm her ex-boyfriend from years before. Sort of kind of that relationship when they were younger. It was feisty, it was aggressive,
yeah,
verbally and physically, I guess, to a certain degree. And I kind of popped back into her life. She was a former very successful hand model, which is kind of the gimmick of the joke, that she's a pretty girl that is a very successful hand model. And I'm a photographer. I'm kind of this sort of artsy, arrogant, think my crap doesn't stink, I don't know if I can cuss on here, sort of guy who is kind of swarmy and kind of like, but goofy too, but just a show off, and just thinks that he has this opportunity to pop back into her life. So he takes every chance and advantage that he can. And I'll leave it there because I don't want to say too much, just, kind of tell the story, give the story away.